Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And already we're underway here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, played right into his path. Gavi. Oh, easy pickings there. And now they can clear their lines. Gordon. De Gea can pick that up. Great ball if he can get there. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
David De Gea, simply because of the remarkable strides he's made to earn the worldwide respect that now exists. From an insecure, hesitant spell, he's grown into a supremely confident and assured character.
Okay, interesting. And he can clear it away. Dembele. Oh, a robust challenge. Chance here to counter. Quarter of an hour played. Gomez promptly onto that, and that is that. Moved on forwards. Now he's off and running. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Davis clears. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Isco. Osimhen. Done delicately. There's no flag. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Sporting yet to have an attempt on goal. And it's Dembele. Gavi. Dani Olmo. Great ball, and he's in here. Goalkeeper's ball. Sporting are looking to break at pace. And here's Gordon. And he thumps it clear. Fabian Ruiz. Mela. Kimpembe. Mela. 30 minutes gone. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gavi. Politano. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Now it's Osimhen.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Spinazzola gets across to intercept that. Gavi. Andrić. And here's Gordon. Gordon! Goal! Sporting! And Sporting score first!
Sporting clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Sporting have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, that's clever. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Barcelona ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Oh, that's been cut out, well played. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Yeah, he's fouled him there. Gordon. And the ball's a good one. Great chance! Dani Olmo. And the first half is done. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Sporting head into the dressing room, pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. So off we go once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more. Sporting have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Well timed, excellent interception. Gavi. And it's Dembele. Dani Olmo. He's found a way through. Header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Upamecano. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
Mela. Fabian Ruiz. Mela. Kim Min-jae makes the interception. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Spinazzola calmly anticipates. Couldn't squeeze it through.
Look, they're prepared to be quite physical to contain any danger that might come their way.
Barcelona are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
And here's Osimhen. Spinazzola kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Dembele. Osimhen. Some resolute defending there.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort...
He rises! Kimpembe gets good distance on it. Politano. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Kim Min-jae is there to clear. Some good work on the right flank here. Politano. Isco. He's through here. Dembele. Barcelona look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 44, el dorsal 11 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 22. El dorsal
Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
And that should get the job done.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Dani Olmo.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Pinches it off him. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, a delicate chip through. And he's intervened well there. Dembele. Kessié. It's a good run down the right. That's a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 3.
Now it's Lerma. Now here's the delivery.
Serán sustituidos por
Last-ditch defending, but shooting
el
chance!
dorsal 14.
And the lead stays intact, just.
Oh, that could prove a pivotal moment in this match. They needed that goal badly, you know.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Davis with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Douglas Luiz. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Sporting can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Kim Min-jae gets over and intercepts. And that is that. Sporting have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Gordon taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter.
Antonio! That's a half-decent try.
Antonio usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Shot a goal! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes. Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
It is a super start. So far, so very good.
Carlos Soler.
And De Ligt. That is good alertness. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Pedro Porro. And here's Højlund. Pedro Porro. He has found the way through. And that has been cleared. Has another go!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
Moved on forwards. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rodriguez.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Højlund.
Has a go! Goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off? Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Eze. And here's Immobile. Immobile stood his ground strongly. Molina did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. No second thought, a straight red card.
Sporting are down to 10 men. So a genuine chance to increase the lead. Carlos Soler is behind this one.
Pedro Porro really added the...
Has it! And it's there! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. So who's he going to be aiming for here?
That is ended up in no man's land. Pedro Porro. Eze. And it's Immobile. Half an hour played now. Pedro Porro. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Lovely feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Stefan Savic. And Molina. And it's Isco. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And here's Højlund. Hoisted in. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Spinazzola. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Isco. The message is clear. None shall pass. And here's Antonio. Oh, Red, nice interception. Has a look and plays it forward. Pedro Porro. Douglas Luiz.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
Antonio has it out wide and in space. And that's been repelled. Good effort from distance. He's kicked it out just.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And this could be the final action of the first half. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Højlund has found them. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, this certainly hasn't gone the way most of us in the ground had expected in advance. Granted, it is very pleasant if you're on the right side of it all. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, there's no doubting that the situation is quite bleak when you're not only losing, but a man down as well. And while the break is most welcome in giving the opportunity for the players to regroup, there's no doubting that the next 45 minutes are going to be extremely difficult.
And we are back on the way. Sporting didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. That is a great pick out. Gordon gets through. Decent hit! And here's Gordon.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
It's a good foot in there. Molina got a long way forward to join the attack. Now it's Immobile. He's under a lot of pressure there. Isco, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's got the shot away! Really well taken goal. Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian.
Eze very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Pedro Porro. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Andrić.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de
You can never be short of
45.996.
runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled. Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Too much on that, it's gone out. Molina. And it's Isco. And it's Isco. Defending was strong and firm. Gordon. It's a mighty effort! Keeper always had the measure of that. Eze, who does have an assist to his name. Pedro Porro. Oh, played through for the wide man. It's Immobile! No, it's wide.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
De Ligt.
Now Colwill. Rodriguez. Hoyland. That's a good ball out wide. He's picked his way through.
Well, some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick.
Cambio en el Sporting. Número 22.
We have got changes
Número
here, from both
26.
sides in fact.
Número 9.
Stefan
Entran
Savic.
Número 6.
Sporting
Número
perhaps
5.
contemplating their next
Número
change here.
18. Se va a realizar un cambio.
Rodriguez. Now Pedro Porro. Tadic. No way through, so back it comes. Now it's Immobile.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there, it's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
An opportunity then to pull clear here. Tadic is standing over this one.
Tadic! Oh, denied at the last.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Tadic.
And here's Immobile.
That pass has been well intercepted.
And here's Immobile.
Now it's Politano. And it's Mkhitaryan.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here. This is the time you need that pace.
Well, nicely intercepted.
Spinazzola.
Sporting looking to pass their way through. Just 5 minutes left. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Molina. Looks to go up and over. And there's green grass ahead of him. Molina is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Immobile.
Oh, such a clever touch.
Se agregarán 3 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And he's had a hit. Oh, he really got hold of that. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
And there goes the final whistle.
A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Red and black wherever you turn. Great hit! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Look, movement creates more options.
Oh, what a climb! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Now that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Milan are looking to go forward now. And he's away. Neymar. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Brilliantly cut out. Batistuta! And Batistuta! Oh, split-second reaction.
Batistuta is offering a wry smile there.
Rodri with the clearance. It's a good spell of possession, this. And that is expertly dealt with. It's a pretty loose pass. Batistuta! He's missed, but not by that far. This their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Maradona going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That's going to go a long way. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
Great defending, strong and determined. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That has been cut short. Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Batistuta.
That's going in strongly. Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball.
And Batistuta! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Neymar. And here's Hullet. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Saliba. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And the pass is intercepted. Rodri.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
That's a sharp pass. And it's Batistuta. Rodri. Maradona. And here's Torres. Aldair with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Oh, wonderful! What a goal! About as smooth as it gets. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Look, there's an awful lot that can go wrong from that range. How good was that?
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Rodri. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fernando Torres. Now it's Ruben Neves. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Hullet. And here's Neymar. He can run onto that. Shot could be on. Can he finish? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Passes short and sharp. Now it's Mbappe. Little pass back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Licked it back promptly. He's looking wide. That's a little off target. So what can they make of this? He has found the way through.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Belletti. That's headed upfield. That's been cut out, well played. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Shifted upfield. Can he latch on to this? Climbs up big! And that's it for the first half, a breathless ending. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See,
big chance! And yes, it's there! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Mbappe, now that's well seen too. And it's Neymar. That's a nicely measured pass. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. And here's Neymar. Neymar finds himself offside. Messi, and they win it back again. Oh, Red, nice interception. Now it's Mbappe, and he's intervened well there.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more. Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan.
Always onto this. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Neymar. Now it's Bullet. Oh, perfectly measured that. Couldn't squeeze it through. Costa Curta. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Çalhanoğlu. Pull it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Batistuta. Rodri. That's a lovely, neat pass. Mbappe! And the shot! Yes! And they are cruising away.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Gol! Ha segnato al 67esimo minuto, numero 22. Sostituzione per il Milan, numero 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 21.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hernandez. Beckenbauer. Ruben Neves. Rafael Leao.
Now it's Rafael Leao. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
De Ligt deals with that comfortably. Mbappe!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Ronaldinho. Can he put it away? That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Milan just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Oh, it's come loose. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. That is a great pick out. Ruben Neves. Oh, that's clever. Oh, well played. Nakata. Oh, and he's through the middle. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. No way through. Nakata. Good spot, he's seen the run. He's beaten the last, he's having a go! No, he's missed it. Belletti. Here's Rodri. Rafael Leao. Now it's Ruben Neves. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Ruben Neves, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, what? Mbappe! And smartly reclaimed. And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Maradona picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.